Everybody, welcome to Quantum Change. My name is Natasha Williams and I'm a life transformation specialist. And what I want to discuss with you today is how your emotional state affects every area of your life. Now you might be wondering, how is that possible? And I'm going to just give you a brief explanation and then I'll get on to the topic. So our emotional states carry a certain frequency. So let's say anger is quite a heavy frequency. You will feel a lot heavier than when you're happy. And anger also is quite erratic. It kind of moves around, and so it actually engages you into taking action. So when you feel anger, you want to do something. Your physical body is actually activated. Whereas grief is a lower vibrating frequency, so it's a lot slower and it's also a lot heavier, where you actually don't even have the energy to do something about your situation. Now, the higher up the consciousness scale that you go, the more lighter you feel and the more energy you actually have. And what I want to discuss today is how your emotional conflict manifests as physical illness in your body, as troubled relationships in life, as not following the right purpose and having the right job that suits you because you're trying to make other people happy, or you're doing what other people have told you should be doing, and you're not following your true self. Now today specifically, the reason I'm discussing it is because I have a really bad case of sinus and I have just moved house and I am struggling with a conflict myself. And the conflict is that although I love my new place, everything's been out of order. I've been struggling to find things. My internet's been down, my electricity's been on and off, and I just haven't been able to work. And so I am engaged in enjoying the space where I'm in, but also being absolutely frustrated. And it's caused my nose to literally block up and feel like something's got up my nose. So I will be working on it today, but just so that you know, this is why I decided to discuss this today. So Dr. John Sarno was a chiropractor and he coined the term TMS, which stands for Tension Myositis Syndrome. And what it means is that when you are engaged in a conflict, your body will manifest a symptom somewhere. It normally would be backache, digestive problems, migraines, stomach ache, or any kind of joint pain, bursitis, tennis elbow, to distract you from the actual overwhelm of the emotion that your body feels, because it's trying to protect you. So we might think that our brain is primitive, but actually what it's doing is it's covering up for that emotional state so that we've got something else to focus on. And then what ends up happening is we focus on the actual ailment, whether it's backache or headache, and then we try and focus on fixing that. Now, chances are you will end up fixing it and then it moves to another area of the body. So you will see that maybe you had stomach problems, you got them fixed, and then you ended up getting shoulder pain, or you struggle to sleep at night. And so it moves around because your body, it's almost like that game whack-a-mole, where you hit the hammer on the rat and the rat comes up somewhere else, and then you hit the hammer there and the rat comes somewhere else. And so what your body's doing is it's giving you something else to distract you. So what actually you need to do is discover what the emotional state is that you should be looking at. And I take it one step further from Dr. John Sarno, because his whole premise was based on physical illness and physical pain, where I actually would apply it to every other area of your life. So when you are in a relationship, let's say you're in a relationship with a toxic person, your entire focus is on the person, or what it is that they're doing and how they wronged you and how it's affected your life, instead of focusing on your current life situation and not allowing that to be a distraction. And the same would apply in every other area of your life, where we end up focusing on everything external rather than internal. Now, here's the beauty of this phenomenon, is that you actually, in order to heal it, you just need to acknowledge that the emotional state exists. And it's not something that you just say consciously and say, okay, well, I know it's there, you can do it, it'll heal certain back pain. But it's about connecting with the emotional state that is there and actually just allowing it. You don't even have to know where it comes from. You just have to allow it, acknowledge it, and tell your conscious mind that it is taking over. It's not allowing your subconscious mind to control it. You're quite aware, you're quite capable of dealing with whatever the emotional state is, whether it comes from now or from childhood, so that I can let go of the physical problem. And according to Dr. John Sarno, his patients started seeing relief already from 2 to 6 weeks. They would heal from excruciating backache. And where I have taken it one step further, and I'm looking at allergies, I'm looking at phobias, and even more chronic illnesses like cancer and things like that. So when you are connecting with what's actually underlying, what the emotional state is, and you are acknowledging what the pain is, where it comes from, and you learn the lesson, and you give it love, and you witness it, you then allow the pain to go, because it doesn't serve a purpose anymore, it doesn't require it anymore. And so I hope that this insight will help you. If you want me to give you more insight into how to do it, or more tips on how to actually do the process, I have a few tools. What I have discovered personally for myself, and I'm not saying you have to do it, is there is no need to go to any specialist to heal those things. But when something is chronic, it is very useful to have somebody that is able to take you to those emotional states so that you can keep your focus there, so that you can go back and find it, because it's often quite overwhelming and it's also layered. There might be a few layers that are actually causing certain things, like for example allergies, that you can't just access doing it once off, quickly thinking about it. So that is the work that I actually do. That is what I specialize in, is helping you to peel away those layers where you are able to lift the belief systems away that are actually triggering the emotional state. And when you lift those away, you feel literally like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you feel lighter, you're able to move more, your body energy starts moving more, you feel less stuck, and you start seeing opportunity. And our lives are like a hologram. Whenever you work on one area, it affects every other area of your life. So whether you're working on your weight, it's going to work on your self-esteem. It's going to affect your relationships. Whether your career is happy, it's going to affect your finances, your relationships, your spirituality, your belief in yourself. So everything has a knock-on effect, and it doesn't matter where you work. And that is the beauty of this work. When you work from the top down, it's like a pyramid. You actually clear away all the other beliefs at the same time. So there's no need to sit and work on one thing at a time, because it actually affects everything else. And the way that your body manifests it, or your life manifests it, is in one form or another, whether it's a spiritual crisis, a financial crisis, a relationship crisis. At the end of the day, it's something to focus on, so that you don't have to look at the overwhelming emotions that are going on inside. And I can promise you something. You might say, I don't want to look at those emotions. But actually, when you look at them, they're able to leave. You're carrying them with you every single day of your life, and it's manifesting in all those areas of your life that you're struggling. And just by looking in, the main thing that my clients say to me is, I wish I'd done this sooner, because it's so much easier. I feel so much lighter. So I hope that helps. I do coaching. If you want, I can do Skype calls, I can do one-on-one meetings. But I like to do a transformation program that actually takes you through all the emotional states to heal you. But I also do work on certain areas of your life. So if you're struggling with anxiety specifically, I have a program for that. And I am working on various programs at the moment. So keep a lookout, because I will be making those available for you, so that you can actually have recordings that you can sit down and listen to, and do them at your own time. Whenever you're feeling some sort of overwhelming emotion coming up, you'll be able to do that guided process yourself at home. So yes, I hope it helps. Please do comment if you want more of these videos. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week.